So we are moving this beautiful Tartan 39 from Pensacola, Florida to Galveston, Texas. This is hull number 1 of the Tartan builds, and this boat was displayed in boat shows for the past few years, as well as being featured in Cruising World magazine. So this boat was just sold for its very first time, so it's like a brand new boat, inside and out. Just gorgeous boat. And it's our job to get it from Pensacola, Florida to Galveston, Texas in this exact same gorgeous condition that we picked it up in. So our first challenge was a named tropical thunderstorm with gusts up to 50 knots heading directly toward Pensacola. Once that passed and left no damage to us, our next order of business was taking the intercoastal waterway, since the sea state in the Gulf of Mexico was an absolute mess. So now we're in a little town called Pass Christian, Mississippi, which I have absolutely never heard of. But it turned out to be a very nice place to jump in because there are pop-up thunderstorms all around with 40-knot winds. We've been dodging them most of the trip. Hey, my name's Mike. And along with my wife Loretta and our cat Mink, we live on this boat, sailing vessel Luxor. I've got over 4,000 miles on Luxor this year. As a licensed captain, I also transport boats for their owners. This gives me an opportunity to transport some pretty cool boats in some very unique places. So I'll make you a deal. If you're willing to subscribe and give my channel a chance, I promise not to bore you with video of me making coffee or eating dinner. Let's save that for the pretty people. If you're looking for a channel about sailing cool boats in different locations, this may be the channel for you. But you'll never know unless you take that plunge to subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks for giving another small channel a chance to survive. It's appreciated. Now let's do something cool together. Let's do this. We are at the marina in Pass Christian, Mississippi. Never heard of it. But here we are. We hit a squall with 40-knot winds and rain pounding down. So we jumped back in to get out of it. And now it looks like another storm's coming. It has been the move from hell here lately. But I mean, the boat's in great shape, crew's in great shape. But the weather just has not cooperated. We'll get it done, but we're definitely taking the scenic route. So here we are, continuing our trip down the southern intercoastal waterway, which goes from the panhandle of Florida through Mississippi, through Louisiana into Texas. And we are passing some monster barges, some as long as 600 feet. How these guys move these monster barges down an intercoastal waterway with a lot of traffic is absolutely beyond me. I give them a lot of credit though. So the route that we're taking involves the Mississippi River, which is 9 feet higher than the intercoastal waterway. So we will have to go into a lock to go up 9 feet, get into the Mississippi River, make a left turn, go about 2 or 3 miles, and then make a right and go into another lock and drop down 9 feet, just so we can cross the Mississippi River. We have had the wind on the nose the whole time. For the first time, it is not on the nose. Because it is nowhere to be found. There is zero wind. Not a lick of it. We're just over here waiting for this lovely bridge to open up. Waiting for that bridge. Welcome, Mississippi River. So we are traveling down this river in Louisiana. We are going 6.5 knots. And the wind is blowing 4, pretty much on the nose. We're going 6.5 knots and the wind's blowing 4 on the nose. So we are basically in the wind making business right now. There's not a lick of wind right here, except for what we're making. Heading down the road. So you heard of Disneyland, but this is a lesser known theme park called Crane Land. Got lots of cranes. Finally, after 4 days, the weather finally breaks and we can jump out into the Gulf of Mexico and start making some real time. Those little circles that look like footballs are actually shipwrecks, so we have to be really careful tiptoeing through this area. The ocean. So this is why radar is good. See those little pink dots? That's radar. That's radar showing me this oil platform. There's a boat on that one above it. So there's a boat on the oil platform that's showing AIS. But that's why this is really, that's why radar is important. People say radar is not important. I'm sorry, radar is important. When you're out here in the Gulf and there's oil derricks all around, the only way you're going to find them at night is with radar. So, radar is important. I don't give what anybody says. Probably can't see it too well, but all those lights in the background are all oil derricks. That's the only thing that we have to look out for out here is oil derricks. It's actually pretty stressful getting around these things. Galveston is as busy as a waterway gets. Those little green things right there, those are all boats. And they're not just boats, they're all 300 foot long. And the one behind us is traveling twice as fast as us. So this was a little stressful at 3 o'clock in the morning in the pitch black dark. Good morning, Galveston. We're here in Galveston, Texas, and the Tartan 39 has been delivered. She's nestled in her nice new little slip. But she's home. So it's time to head to the airport, get home, and get ready for the next move. Thanks for watching Sailing Vessel Luxor. Please subscribe and click the bell so you'll be made aware when a new episode comes out. We'll see you out on the water.